Hi-ho neighbors, Radio Goji here, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Red version. Apologies for the lack of updates the past few days, I haven't really had a chance to, but now I do, so Pokemon time. When we left off, we were going south. There actually is a route to the east of Vermilion City that I forgot to show you, but it's actually blocked off by a special tree that can only be gotten rid of with the cut move. So we can't do anything with that yet. So we're basically just going south. This is the only way we can go. And we're listening in on their conversations. That makes us bad people. So they're going to attack us with their Pokemon. And that's how things start. But yeah. But he's got a Squirtle. Fairly sure we should bring out something that's good against a Squirtle, like a Pikachu. Do we have something like that? Yes, we do. I did mention earlier that we would be getting an Abra, and we were actually before we were actually in an area that has Abra in it. However, there is something I want to do in Vermilion City. For something I want to get in Vermilion City first, which is the next area we're going to. That will help us get an Abra easier, because Abra are pesky buggers. They only have one move, and that's Teleport, which makes them just leave wild battles. So unfortunately, in order to be able to catch them, we have to get around the fact that they can teleport. In order to be able to do that, we have to either like paralyze them or something like that, or like paralyze them and hope that they don't get to attack because of that, or do something that will allow them to make it easier for them to actually catch them without actually hurting them. So we can actually try to catch it on the first try. It's not easy, but it is very possible. Basically, going to be getting a better Pokeball in order to do it. And after we get the better Pokeball, basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to save the game and let my Spearow get killed. I keep forgetting that Rattata can do that. Let's see, we'll do Rock Throw because he's a Rock-type Pokemon, so Rock-type moves will be stronger. Also, Dig would do that, too. Dig would be stronger, too, so that's always a good thing. I'm just getting my revenge at this point, so yeah. But basically, I'm going to save my game up there, find an Abra, and if I don't catch it, reload my save. But I'm kind of going to be doing that with save states this time around, because just to, you know, save time. Okay, that might actually affect us, because, well, first off and foremost, why are you using a Thunder Shock on a ground type? That's not good. It doesn't work at all. But ground type moves are normal types of are normal moves, not special. So that growl did, I guess, affect Dig in a bit in a way, but no, you know, they're whispering. Whisper, whisper, whisper. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of these guys on this route here. I've never seen you around. Are you good? I don't know. As long as I'm not using my Spearow, which I probably should be in this case, because, well... Oh. Actually, probably what I should be using here. Especially since my Spearow is fainted, I'm going to be using my Geodude here. Because Bug and Flying types, with Butterfree here, this is the full evolution of Caterpie, by the way. Oh, wonderful! That's just what I wanted to happen. Getting confused the first time they use confusion. Yeah, the Generation 1 games always seem to stack status effects very much in the favor of the computer. It's very annoying. I don't have any awakenings. I do. I have a few. I'm probably going to die. So I don't think it matters. Well, now I'm poisoned. Well, hey. But you know what? I'm gonna try doing Rock Throw again. Now I'm gonna die. And they also do a lot of things with, even though you wouldn't think this move would kill you in one hit, it somehow does, but not if you use it on the computer, kind of thing. It does. You tend to stack up a lot of things against you. But Butterfree at high levels can be fairly strong. This is a final evolution after all, so I'm actually kind of surprised that a Bug Catcher has this. I'm surprised he doesn't have a level 20 Caterpie. You are too good. I'll have to knock down my Geodude. I was planning on using Rock Throw because Rock Throw would do quadruple damage against Bug and Flying type Pokemon. Because both Bug Pokemon and Flying type Pokemon are weak to Rock type attacks, so my Pokemon weak, or am I just bad? You do not have a weak Pokemon, sir. You're just fine. And one of these is Eradicate. I'm not looking forward to that. This is usually in the original version I mess up a lot and die. I really don't want that to happen. Let's give Floofers some experience here because I'm tired of not using him. Really, he's meant to be the star of the show, and he's not. In fact, the next gym we go to is Electric type, so we're not going to be using Captain Floofers against Electric type Pokemon. But then again, I do tend to go toward advantages a lot, so Pikachu's getting way more attention than I think he should be at this point. We are going to be getting rid of him later, after all. Like I said, we are going to be replacing with Jolteon, who's a much better Electric-type Pokemon than Pikachu is. Pikachu... I mean, Raichu is okay, which is like Pikachu's evolved form. Pikachu, in and of itself, isn't great overall. I mean, he's doing fine here because we're putting him up against things that he has an advantage over, which is fine. But I mean, overall, there are better Electric types out there, including Jolteon, and Jolteon's better than Raichu, so it just so happens that around the time that we can evolve Pikachu into Raichu, we'll actually be getting an Eevee and evolving that into Jolteon, so yay. I think this is the one that has Eradicate. And he's got a Spearow. I'm not looking forward to Eradicate time, because Eradicate is not fun to fight. Yep, there he is. Rattatas aren't fun to fight, I found, either. Rattatas will destroy you with Quick Attack before you can even do anything. I got a critical hit on the Eradicate, though, so a lot of experience for Captain Floofers. I didn't start it. It was always burning since the world's been turning. Have I made that joke before? I'm fairly sure that I have. Vermilion City. Let's heal and talk to people. Because it's an RPG and that's what we do. It's a good thing that there aren't any, like, friendship laws in this, otherwise Spearow would hate me. Pokemon are fighting fit. Alright, let's talk to people. Is it true that higher-level Pokemon will be more powerful? But all Pokemon will have weak points against specific types, so there is no universally strong Pokemon. Mewtwo in this game. The Psychic type is overbearingly overpowered due to circumstances and glitches. My Pokemon is poisoned. It fainted while we were walking. Okay. Then you should have gotten an antidote. Even if they are the same level, Pokemon can have very different abilities. A Pokemon raised by a trainer is stronger than one in the wild. And they usually have a better moveset, too, because it's not just deleting the last one that it learned or whatever. That's Cable Club. I don't need to do anything on PC. Let's go to this guy's house. This person's side. Oh, this guy. I'm the fishing guru. I simply love fishing. Do you like to fish? Sure, why not? Grand, I like your style. Take this and fish, young one. Probably shouldn't have gotten this because it takes up valuable inventory space. Fishing is a way of life. From the seas to the rivers, go out and land the big one, young one. I may as well show off fishing, though. We're not going to be doing it much. The old rod, there are basically 3 rods. There's the old rod, the good rod, and the super rod. The old rod can only catch one Pokemon, and that is Magikarp, as we will see. Okay, so you just go up to any water, use the item, and if you catch a fish, it will come up and basically attack you. We have level 5 Magikarp, which know nothing but Splash, and they're not even good for experience, so I don't even know why I'm bothering. Oh yeah, that's right, to show off fishing. We're not going to be doing really much fishing in this playthrough. There's really no point, because we're not doing the whole Pokédex. But the old rod can only catch Magikarp, which is that Pokemon, if you remember from outside Mount Moon in the Pokemon Center, the guy trying to sell us a Pokemon for 500 monies. That's Magikarp. Magikarp is the weakest. Well, that's. We want to go to my PC. Yeah, someone's PC became Bill's PC, by the way. I don't want to deposit my potions. I want to deposit the old rod because we're not using it ever. That should be the only thing I have in there, correct? No, I don't want my Dome Fossil right now. Okay. I was just seeing what was in there. I didn't mean to press A too many times. But Magikarp is the weakest Pokemon in the game. At level 5, it knows level 5, which we started, it knows nothing but Splash. Doesn't learn another move until level 15, when it learns Tackle. And it evolves into Gyarados, which, despite what people may say, in my opinion, isn't that much better. It is a water and flying type Pokemon, therefore it takes quadruple damage to its most obvious of water's weaknesses, which is electricity. The port of it is what is it, sunsets. So no, I don't like Gyarados. It's not worth raising a Magikarp to level 20. He will never finish this, Machop is stamping the land flat. He's never going to finish this building, by the way. Spoilers, he never finishes it. In any game, I don't think. We're careful about pollution. We've heard Grimer multiplies in toxic sludge. Grimer is a poison-type Pokemon that, basically resembles sludge. Pokemon Fan Club. All Pokemon fans, welcome. Well, hey, let's go inside and meet the Pokemon fans. That's Seal. Seal is a water type that looks like a seal. I just love my seal. It squeals when I hug it. You're probably hurting it then. Just saying. Pikachu, we're all familiar with him. My Pikachu is it's twice as cute as that one. What one? What other? I don't see another Pikachu. Maybe he's talking about the seal. Our chairman is very vocal about Pokemon. How vocal is he? I chair the Pokemon Fan Club. I have collected over 100 Pokemon. I'm very fussy when it comes to Pokemon. So, did you come to visit to hear about my Pokemon? Yes. Good, then listen up. My favorite Rapidash. It's cute, lovely, smart, plus amazing, you think so. Oh yes, it's stunning. Kindly love it. Hug it when sleeping. Warm and cuddly. Spectacular. Ravishing. Oops, look at the time. I kept you for too long. Thanks for hearing me out. I want you to have this. We got a bike voucher. Exchange that for a bicycle. Don't worry, my Firo will fly me anywhere. So, I don't need a bicycle. I hope you like cycling. Rapidash, by the way, is the evolved form of Ponyta, which is a horse. I don't normally think cuddly and hugging it when sleeping when I think of horses, especially horses that large. Also, we got a bike voucher, which is going to be very handy because this will get us a free bicycle. Yeah, you know those bicycles that were like 1,000,000 monies that we got from the guy who voices Scooter from Borderlands? Yeah, he's that's going to give us one for free. So we're gonna get us one! Hi, do you have a Spearow? Want to trade for my Farfetch'd? No. That's too bad. Farfetch'd is a normal flying Pokemon that basically resembles a duck holding a leek in its mouth. We're not giving up Spearow because we're gonna be using Firo later, but this is the only way to get a Farfetch'd, if you are interested in getting one for completion's sake. Mart. There are evil people who will use Pokemon for criminal acts. Team Rocket traffics in rare Pokemon. They also abandon Pokemon that they consider not to be popular or useful. Okay, we know that. I think Pokemon can be good or evil. Will you stop talking about Team Rocket? They're not relevant here. Okay, I guess they could be considered relevant no matter where you go, but still, they're nothing. They're you know, old hat. I guess they're still relevant because they're still around and stuff, but, you know, I haven't had any problems with them. They're, you know, you're overestimating their abilities, folks. They're not the best. The be-all and end-all of, ooh, we're super evil and we can take on anyone. No. We're not going to be receiving too much trouble from them. Also, there were Ice Heals and Super Potions in there. Ice Heals cure freezing, which we will very, very, very rarely get. So I usually don't bother. Then I'll usually just buy some later on just in case. But the other thing that was in there was Super Potions, and they're basically stronger versions of potions, but they're 700 a pop. And there's a much cheaper version of Super Potions that we'll find later. So I'm not going to bother with those. That's a Pidgey. He says a Pidgey sound. I'm getting my Pidgey to fly a letter to Saffron in the north. Because I can't get through because, you know, the guards are being... they're being jerks. Vermilion Harbor. Okay, so this is actually where the SS Anne is. And, I'm going to go ahead and cut the video here. And next time we'll head into the SS Anne and see what all the fancy do is about. I've been Rado Goji, and I'll be here next time. Join me, won't you?